live on Facebook. Okay, let's get this underway. So I've successfully been able to connect. Ashish, you want to join in on the panel? Let me know. Piyush is coming on board. So our main stage, I've connected it to our Facebook feed. So if you haven't joined on our Facebook, it's YUEngage Now. Make sure you do that. I'm just going to put the drops in my eye to see the debate and the top. Okay, we're good. Piyush, what's up? Piyush, you're going Marvel?
Marvel, as always.
You're going Marvel. Navdeep, Marvel. Abhi, you want to join in too? Ashish, sorry. And Afan, you can stop the video, but I'm gonna keep you as judge. You and Shori are gonna be judging today, if that's cool with you. So we're gonna have a full pack house here. Ronak, you're Marvel for you?
Yes, sir.
Good to see you, buddy. You're a cricket wonder. Finally, we're able to see you. How's your practice going so far?
Sorry, you said
Yeah, it's going good.
you're making who a judge?
If you want to, it's up to you though, because I don't mind you having on the DC board. But Shari,
I can be a judge. I can be a judge. That's
we need the DC support, buddy. Rope you in. We'll judge each other, I guess. We'll go with that. It's up to you.
Ali sir needs a support. Anthony, try to understand.
Yeah, man, we're short on the DC stuff. Ashish, I don't know if he's gonna be on board, but Siobhan, switch on your camera, guys. I need the cameras on. Shari, it's okay with you. I know you're at work.
I'm heading towards home.
Okay, Siobhan, I'm gonna mute you. Then head toward. I don't want you to talk while walking home. Get home, and then you can start the video. Then, okay? I'll keep you on mute until then. Piyush, start the camera. I'm just gonna put you as Marvel.
1 second.
No problem. Take your time. It's cool. It's cool. I'm loving the backdrop, Anthony. Pretty badass. It's pretty cool. Afan is gonna judge. So Afan, judge. Why am I getting reminders? Okay, so we're gonna mute this here. And we are here, Sharia. I'm just started renaming these peeps here, Sharia. Okay, here we are. We're good to go. We're good to go. Thanks. I'm finding it switched on. It's up to you, buddy. You want to? I put you on the spot. I know, but it's up to you. If you want to switch on the camera, switch off. It's totally cool.
I'm good. Just too tired.
Okay, cool. So you're down to being the judge?
Yes, sir.
An impartial judge?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So we're good to go. We'll start off. So I'll hand Shari the topics today. So I'm gonna chime in. I know we're normally so guys. Welcome to the debate session. Today's awesome. Hey Jordan, what's up, buddy?
Not too much.
I didn't connect with Jordan, so hi to Jordan, hi to Navdeep, Ronak, Piyush. We're gonna do a quick round table for all you guys. Anthony's on board too. We're connected and live to our Facebook audience right now. If you want to be part of the session, make sure you guys are joining on our Zoom. We do our debate sessions every week. We do the Versus series that we just kickstarted, and this time we went from, we're talking about sports. We've gone over now to talking about, different superheroes. We're now talking about Marvel versus DC supervillains. So this should be fun. We're gonna we're gonna identify the supervillains of each. I like that. Look at the backdrop Anthony's got going. That's pretty awesome. So we're gonna talk about the supervillains. How what role do they play in their particular universe? What good stuff they've done? What good stuff? Well, not good stuff that they've done. And we'll try and do a mashup of the battle. I'm gonna be kind of like the host, but at the same time, I'm gonna be Team DC for me always. So I'm gonna be supporting on the DC side. And judging today are two judges. We're gonna be impartial judge. We know where Afan is smiling already. So that's why I've got Shori to counter Afan if anything goes. But these two will be the judge, and you're gonna guide you. What we're gonna do is we're gonna do 3 different rounds. We're gonna keep it fast and rapid so we can get to our fun round, which is our Kahoot game. And part of the Kahoot game, one of the other things that we do, we normally keep 2 prizes. There's an Amazon gift card giveaway, which is on the Kahoot game, and the winner of that, you guys already know if you've been part of these sessions and whatnot. And then the other is for the best debater. And what I'll do is I'll put that question in the poll at the end of the Kahoot round, so you guys will get to judge on who do you think stood out. And try and not vote for yourself, vote for the other person. That just to be fair and not be impartial. And with that, let's just take it away, right? So Marvel vs. DC supervillains is the edition today. Supporting on the DC side, we've got our senior student council member, the Jackbox King, the Prince of Saturday Night Gaming, none other than Yorkville U's very own Jack Sparrow in flesh and referred to as Bones as on his ID. He is Anthony Armstrong, aka Jack Sparrow. So thank you for having, thank you for being part of DC in today's debate session. Also from Toronto Film School, we've got our very own Jordan. So Jordy G is on the house and he's supporting DC. So as you can see, I don't know how it shows on your screen. To me, the top 3 rows shows pretty much the DC side. As we head over to the Marvel end, and the marvelous Navdeep is on Team Marvel. He's been pretty awesome and very active on the debates. Awesome and cool to have him on board. Navdeep, thanks for being on Marvel. So right off the bat, who's your we'll keep it fast. Who's your favorite Marvel character? Just one, give you one character. Who's that?
The hero or the villain?
One character that you like. If you could play a role, which one would it be?
Captain America.
Captain America it is. Okay. And which brings me to Ronak. Ronak, we're looking forward to seeing you in Ontario. You've been a beast on cricket. So seeing you and Shaurya in the chat, this is fun. Anthony, so how Shaurya and you've seen his decorated cricket background. This guy was under 16 Indian cricket team captain. And so we've got Ronak who's on the way, and this guy's a beast when it comes to cricket too. So this is one battle, and Ronak is in India right now, if I'm not mistaken. So hopefully we'll be seeing him soon once everything eases up a little bit and it's safe to travel. But that's one showdown I'm looking to see. Unless Shaurya plays the smart moves and he drafts Ronak over to his team, which brings me to the other Marvel known as Piyush, who was recently drafted out of the Jaguars cricket team. Shaurya's vice captain and now an opposing captain to him. So Shaurya, although he's all smiles, but we truly know what's going on inside Shaurya. So if Shaurya feels it more like a deception that Piyush has left, and I know he doesn't say it, but I know it, I read those eyes, but it will be pretty awesome because now Piyush is captaining over Team Cobras. So this should be fun. And we've got Afan and Shaurya, both members of the student of the Sports Council. Afan is a member of the Creative.
Yeah.
And they're going to be tagging along as judges since I'm going to be supporting on that. So with that said, are we ready, guys?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. So first round up here, I don't know, I did try to redecorate my place a little bit. So Shaurya, I'm going to direct the question to you. Is that cool? Are you able to read it off on your WhatsApp? Is that cool?
Sure, go ahead.
And then we'll do the same thing. So maybe, do you have anybody, Afan, do you have a pen? Do you have a pen? Anything? Any other? Okay, cool. Write a number between 1 to 5. You know the drill, right? 1 to 10, and then you can ask away the DC person. And meanwhile, I'm going to shoot the question over to Shaurya.
Here in Canada are praying for your safety, the safety of the country, and also just for healing of your nation as well. Thank you guys for your time today. Thank you so much. Thank you guys for the new host of Context from all the headlines. We're so thankful for Context for bringing us stories like ways confident they grew and how the Christians are the
I'm not sure where the background sound is coming from. Is it Jordy? Maybe a she.
That's not me.
I don't know how to mute you though. Weirdly, you're not getting the option here. Ashish, try and mute yourself. There's a lot of background noise. I think it's Ashish. I could be wrong though.
How'd you say, Ali?
Is that coming from? Where's the noise coming from? Not sure though. Is it? It's not me though. You guys can hear the back noise, right?
Yeah, I think it's Jordan.
Huh?
I think it's Jordan.
Oh, could be my TV. Give me a second.
Oh, there you go, man. It was like the biggest mystery today. Where's the sound coming from? I thought that was we could put that in the game now next time. Somebody makes a sound and you guess who it's coming from. Shaurya, you're ready. Go ahead. Okay, so Afan, go for it. Ask a Marvel person without, I hope you being an impartial judge. So maybe ask Ronak, choose a number. Ronak, choose a number between 1 to 10. Any number.
Go with my lucky number 7.
Number 7. Okay, fine. And Anthony, go for it. Choose a number between 1 to 10. Sorry, I couldn't hear you.
6.
Oh, playing it smart. I like it. Have fun. Go for it.
The number was 3.
DC gets this one. DC, you want to go first? You want to let the Marvels go first?
Let's let Marvel go first.
Yeah, that's what Jordan would
they
say.
got.
I just know that's what Jordan would say. Like, Richard? You're like, let them go first. Okay, Shorty, go for it. Through the question, and then I'll keep a timer. You guys know the drill. First round at 5 minutes, followed by 4, and followed by 3. And so the first 5 minutes, you guys can repeat amongst yourselves. Try and hit the points which on the question that Sharia asks, and we take it from there. And then we'll let the judges decide on it. And before we jump into our Kahoot, which is going to be a crazy session today, let's go for it. So I'll put the timer set. Sharia, go for it. Ask your question to the team Marvel.
My first question to Marvel team, and then followed by DC. What makes the Marvel or DC villains stronger as a total package for their respective universe?
So I'll just chime in on a little bit on that. So what makes the Marvel villains far superior than DC? You can shed some light on the Marvel characters. What makes them strong? The supervillains, and what do you think makes them stronger than the other supervillains, let's say, of DC? And you guys can cover those 5 points. You can talk about the weapons, characters, the presence on each, and the impact of each as well. So with that said, do we go with Piers? Do you want to kick off? Okay, here we go. And 5 minutes starts now. Go for it, guys.
So, first of all, for this question, how Marvel villains are much more powerful than DC villains, I would like to bring up one big, huge point is that when Marvel took out their first movie, Avengers, as Loki being the villain, as you can see in that, how Loki manipulated people, how he tried to overcome the world Earth, and he bought the Chitauri army and everything, right? But if you see at the same time in Justice League, when I forgot the villain's name, he tries to conquer the world with the 3 cube. As you can see, it wasn't a teamwork, because until Superman was brought back, they were getting their ass kicked like anything. But when Superman came back, the villain got beaten off like as if he was a bloody toothpick. You saw when Superman comes and he hits him with one punch, like when he hits the dialogue, "Is this guy bothering you?" Like, dude, what the other team, what are they doing? They're nothing to you, or what? Same if you take in Marvel, the whole team comes together. They show that Loki is strong enough to handle the whole Marvel's team. But whereas in DC, you see that guy got kicked off like by anything by Superman, and the rest of them were not giving shit about it. So yeah, this shows that how Marvel shows their characters pretty much powerful, that it takes the whole team to go against one particular Marvel villain. You can take many of them, such as Thanos, Galactus. Galactus is he's the most powerful one. Then they bring Thanos, where Thanos is the most powerful one, where he takes Infinity Stones, which is really powerful, that not even Hulk could handle, or even basically Iron Man, right? So they don't show that the superheroes are powerful enough. They show the villain is powerful enough to take down the whole army. But then they show that the Avengers coming together and fighting against them, even if it is after 10 years later. So they show the impact that particular thing has.
2 minutes 50 seconds. You want to pass on, or you want to continue?
Yeah.
Okay, Ronak, you want to take Navdeep? You want to take over?
Yeah. So
what makes Marvel supervillains good? Like, and how are they stronger than the DC?
So as Pew said it, the Marvel always shows the teamwork between the Marvel, as we saw in the movie in the Ultron. They have their logo as Avengers Assemble. So they are not like only one person goes in front and defeats the villains. They sometimes they get defeated even much badly than anyone. Like we can talk about Loki, who is the god of lies and mischiefs. He almost kicked out all of the Avengers, but then they came together, they defeated him. And even till last, they were not able to defeat Loki. No one was able to defeat Loki till last. Only Thanos was the one who I think was able to defeat the Loki. And then we can talk about Doctor Doom we have in here, who can change the past, who can do the things mischievously, which I don't think in DC anyone can do like that. And then the biggest player we have is Thanos, which Pius talked about. Like he wiped out half of the army, and Avengers were not able to do nothing. Even when they assembled, they were not able to do nothing at all. So the thing they saw it, they don't show that the superheroes are much powerful than supervillains. They show that when you come in group, you can do something. You can't do anything alone. I will tell Ronak to cover up.
Okay, Ronak, got 1 minute and 20 seconds left. Go for it.
Okay, so I want to put a light on two instances where Marvel villain proved that they are more stronger than the superheroes. One was which we talked about Thanos, who took on the whole Avengers team single-handedly, and it was the first instance in any superhero universe that the heroes have fallen against a villain. And the second instance was, if anyone remembers about the civil war which happened in the Avengers, Helmut Zemo. He made the Avengers fall, not directly or taking on them directly, but he made them fall by he taking them each against each other. And that's, I guess, has nothing happened, or there is no instance in DC where the heroes have been made fallen or taken against each other by a villain, not by a villain. And other thing is that all the villains in the DC have been individually one on one with the heroes of DC, like the Joker is with Batman, but like
All right,
Thanos, no
guys,
one has
time's
taken
up.
on
I'm
the
going to give you 5 seconds. So time's up. You want to just finish your line? I'll give you 10 seconds on that.
Yeah, so I just want to say that no one in the DC has taken single-handedly to all the heroes in their universe like Thanos has done, or like Helmut Zemo.
Okay, cool. Again, I'm trying to be host and trying to play part as well. So, Sharia, are we set? I'm gonna do maybe one of you guys can do the timer, so that way I can still do the timer. You want to do the timer, Piyush? We're good. Okay, clock it at 5 minutes.
I'm listening. They can do the timer.
Okay, cool. So Piyush is doing the timer, and let's kick off with Anthony. Go for it, buddy. Anthony, Jordan, and then myself. Cool.
Sounds good to me. So just to start off, I wanted to make a comment towards the fact that DC villains didn't need a team to defeat. If you're just looking at the movies alone, yeah, there's definitely a play at Superman being the only one that can defeat everybody instantly. But if you look at the comics and the old cartoons, Wonder Woman had just as much strength as Superman, and there were multiple villains that both the Justice League and the Teen Titans had to team up to defeat, such as Trigon. You look at enemies like Trigon; he was a god-level being that was able to increase his power based on the amount of suffering that he's created. His whole existence was based off of the suffering of the human race, or any race of the planets that he took over. As soon as he takes over one planet and creates suffering, his power is instantly increased. You've got other enemies like Dr. Manhattan when he becomes evil, Parallax, who took the entire Green Lantern Corps to defeat. There's multiple different villains within the DC universe that aren't in the movie canon, but they are canon throughout the series of DC that are far more powerful than the vast majority of Marvel villains are. With Marvel, you've got Galactus, who's pretty much the most powerful being within DC. Yet you turn around and look at someone like Dr. Manhattan or even Trigon, and they easily have the same amount of strength once they've taken over more than one planet. And on top of that, you've got other beings such as Krona, who are easily at the same level as Galactus with devouring planets and taking them over.
Jordan,
but I will hand it over to Jordan.
Jordan, go ahead.
All right. And going back to like even lower case of villains, like in the case of Batman, there's the Joker, like like even though like initially Batman created Joker, but unintentionally with the acts. Like if you look at the older comics and everything, how Lonely Crook fell into a vat of acid and then he put on makeup, but he lost his insanity as time went on. But iterating on villains from Marvel, there is like, sure, like they take a team to it takes a team to defeat one villain, but there's one villain that they ended up creating, Ultron. Like take Ultron, like if like Iron Man's arrogance had been in check, Ultron could have maybe never existed. Like he had, like there was best intentions there, but ultimately they created that villain. But there's still there's always lowercase villains like who don't have powers. Like the Joker, he relies on his insanity. There's Catwoman, who was just a common burglar who had a very obsession with cats, but in the end became a hero. And then of course there's the Penguin.
Right. I'll just chime in on what Jordan and basing off Anthony. I think if you look at the villain universe of DC, you've got the super villain, but you've also got these powerful individual entities. So if you look at them villains as entities rather than even as a team, they all have such a powerful backstory, and without even their weapons, they tend to be such super villains. Like when you think of Joker, acid or no acid, he can create chaos, and he alone himself can do so much. Even if you look at the Batman universe alone, it has much stronger villains than pretty much any villains out there. I would even compare it to DC and to even Marvel. So it's the backstories and the identities of the supervillains. When you think of supervillains, even somebody who can go toe to toe with Thanos would be Darkseid, if not stronger. Okay, that does on the time on there. Sharia, any comments? I want you and Afan to just mutually talk amongst yourself, and let's choose a winner for round one. Go for it, guys. I'm gonna go with my music track back here. I'm stuck.
I'll text you on WhatsApp.
No, you can just decide here. You and Afan talk and just announce it here, buddy.
You're gonna put it here, not.
Let him make a decision and let I make a decision.
No, Sharia and Afan, you decide. Sharia decide. Just message each other.
Okay, let me text Afan.
If there's a conflict, we'll leave it towards the end of the. We'll think of it later. It's okay. If it's a draw,
okay.
Let us know.
Okay, let me just text him.
The second question in the meantime.
Okay. Hello?
I think they've come to a conclusion.
Are we good?
Yeah, we made the decision.
All right, and maybe put it down on the chat below. And I can't find my drum rolls here, but that was a bad drum roll though. So
okay.
Go for it. On 1, 2, 3. Is it a split decision? Marvel gets the first round by Afan. Was that a mutual decision? Was that there was a?
No, we discussed it. We thought Marvel made some good points more than DC. DC were trying to get on the same point, but we had 3 factors what we put into picture, and then we decided on Marvel after that.
Okay, Marvel takes it. And I have nothing to do with your love for Marvel. Marvel gets the first round. There's still 2 more rounds. DC can still make a comeback. So on to round 2, and I'll try and make it a little bit fun here. So Fun, why don't you ask the question? I'm sending it to you. So I just sent you the question, and this is what we're gonna do. This time we're gonna go first. All right. So, Fun, go for it. Go for the question, and then I'll tell you how we'll play along with it.
Okay, so the question is: pick any one superhero from Marvel or DC.
Yeah.
Talk about their strengths, and the other team will select a villain who can go toe to toe with them.
All right, so Anthony, what we're gonna do is we're gonna pick up a hero, and we're gonna choose 3 heroes. We're gonna put it in the spinner wheel. So each of us selects 1 hero. We'll do the spinner. Whichever hero comes up, we gotta talk about it a little bit, and then the other team is gonna select the supervillain who could actually defeat him. So we're going with now a DC hero versus a Marvel villain, and then vice versa, just to make it fun. Cool. Anthony, so Anthony, go for it. Select. I'm gonna do the will spin here. Where the hell? It's just so many browsers. I gotta stop on these browsers. So okay, I got it. So go for it. And Jordan, pick your name. Pick your selection.
Incognito.
Okay.
So, Anthony, so I'm choosing Batman. Okay. Anthony, anything from you?
Mr. Manhattan.
Mr. Manhattan. I have no idea who Mr. Manhattan is, by the way.
He's from the Watchmen series.
Okay.
He's basically an all-powerful god-level being that has the ability to alter.
Okay. Is he like the Doctor Strange of the DC world?
No, he's more like Silver Surfer.
Okay.
But when Silver Surfer's at max power.
Okay. Okay. Jordan, what about you? Pick one more. You want to pick Superman? Anybody else, or? Jordan, who are you chatting with? So pick your superhero from the DC world.
I picked Superman and his iconic villain Lex Luthor.
Okay, so we're gonna pick the hero right now, and I'll explain to you what might be something a little bit confusing. Okay, we're picking Superman. I have no idea, Mr. Manhattan. I'm gonna give it all to Anthony. So let's pick 4 because Marvel has how many people right now on their team? They have 4. What? Where did my Zoom thing go? Okay, sorry. How many people are on Marvel? 1, 2, 3, 3. We're 3 on 3, right? Okay, cool. So Anthony, your pick is going. Okay, here we go. So I'm gonna do the share screen here.
I just have a question.
Sure.
Is it like we have to give each hero a villain, or is it like all the 3 characters together and they're going against one villain?
We can do a reverse as well, Anthony. Maybe you can chime in. We can talk about a villain and then they choose a superhero. Or do you want to do the other way around?
No. I'm trying to say is that if we Marvel have to choose only one villain, or we have to choose villain for each character.
One villain. So let's say it lands on I don't know, like Superman, for example. We'll talk about Superman. Why is he strong? How can he beat? And then you got to come up with a villain. You can talk amongst yourself which you think can counter supervillain and why, and we'll see who makes the better case, and vice versa. Then, cool.
Cool, sir.
Okay, we'll just go along with it. Then I'll show you how this is gonna work. You guys are able to see the screen? Are we good?
Yep.
Okay, how do we spin? Okay, ready to spin? So whoever this lands on is our superhero for the pick that we're gonna talk about. My luck is probably gonna land on Mr. Manhattan. Jordan, do you know who Mr. Manhattan is?
No, I don't.
Anthony's gonna be you solo on this.
That's okay. That's okay.
I have no clue who he is. Okay, here we go. So 1, 2, 3, ready for the spin. That's our superhero that we're gonna talk on. Yes. We're good. We're going with. So we are going
so
with.
many villains that can beat that guy.
Nah, we'll see. We'll find out. And then you'll get a 1 minute closing remark after. It's a 4-minute timer now. Piyush, you're timing it up. 4 minutes. Okay, so we'll talk about Batman, and then we'll talk about his strength and how he can overcome Marvel in a general capacity. You can name drop, like in a rap battle, you can already name drop a few of their Marvel villains that he can take down, and then we go from there. Anthony, go for it. You want to begin?
3, 2, 1, and here you go.
I can go too. It's up to you.
You should go first. You're more
all right, fine. All right, fine,
You
guys.
want me to reset it?
So when we look at Batman, and we've talked about Batman in our previous session as well, his detective skills, he's the leader of Justice League as well. He's from Justice League as an individual identity as well. Batman's a great detective, and he always knows how to use his inner skill, which is his martial arts skills, his tech skills, and he's all up to date on his gadgets. He also knows the weakness of all the superheroes. So if he can know this weakness of all the superheroes, there is no doubting that he knows how to counter villains. We've seen him take down characters like Darkseid. We've also seen him support Superman and Wonder Woman in all the universes in some fashion or the other. When you look at DC's own villain roster alone, Batman's been able to go toe to toe with pretty much all of them. And let's not forget, Batman was trained by a supervillain. Let's not forget Ra's al Ghul. So he knows the mentality and the mindset. Same thing goes when it comes to Batman. He comes from a dark world, in the sense that he's been raised by the villain, so he knows how the mentality works. He's seen both sides. So when leaving it to Batman, even alone by himself, he's able to take out any character in any hero or supervillain when it comes to DC or Marvel. That's from my side. Anthony, you want to chime in?
Yeah, so there's one thing that we have to keep in mind as well, is that Batman, he's not only a superhero in physical prowess, he's also a tactician. The guy is a super genius. So not only is he going to be able to go toe to toe with a lot of the villains physically, he also has his equipment that he can use, suits that he can make, that will allow him to increase his abilities in order to fight other supervillains. On top of that, we're not only talking about being able to defeat the villains on a physical basis, we're also thinking of foiling the villain's plots. So he does not necessarily need to go after the villain directly. He has the ability that he can go in and figure out what the villain is planning. Like Ali said, he was trained by a villain, and he has the mindset of using fear as his weapon. So in that, he's gone up against some of the most deadly villains toe to toe. But on top of that, again, we can look at him taking down different villains just using his knowledge alone.
Jordan, you want to wrap it up?
Sure. To continue what Anthony says, no matter what situation Batman finds himself in, whoever he's up against, even a villain as powerful as, say, Darkseid, he always helps find a way to turn the battle around. Take the series Darkseid War, where Darkseid invaded Earth. Sure, things look bleak, but he helped turn things around, and they ended up defeating Darkseid.
Even after Darkseid defeated Superman.
Yeah. Yeah, he turned everything around. There was even a comic graphic novel where he even gained some of Darkseid's power, and he used it. Granted, it turned dark. He turned dark, but still, he helped defeat one of the most powerful villains in the DC universe.
Okay, guys,
that's a time up on our side, and you guys have decided on your supervillain.
just we guys haven't discussed because you guys are, yeah,
Okay. We'll give you what, 20 seconds?
yeah.
Okay, cool.
So Ronak and Navdeep, guys.
Navdeep, switch on the.
Yes.
Yeah. So what do you both think? Who should go against Batman?
Look,
you wanna
his
go?
sister, Angela,
Angela.
her sister.
Yeah. Okay. What about Ronak?
Our sister can also go. I don't know. Taskmaster can also be the best candidate for.
I would say that remember in Batman he always tries to run away from the powerful beings.
So no,
So
let us know the name. No, we haven't started yet. So have you guys decided? Can we start, or you're still choosing?
Choosing.
Ronak, which one?
Okay, 20 seconds.
Piyush, which one is yours?
Look,
timer.
That's what I'm saying, Thanos, because he always runs from powerful beings. So
Yeah, I know,
Thanos having Infinity Stones, that's enough to kill him. Not even stop him, kill him.
Yeah,
Yes.
I thought of Thanos, but I think it's too much powerful. I think we should give a little mercy to Batman.
So
Can have Hela also for Hela also.
Yeah, it's okay. It's okay. Let's take Thanos. Let's take Thanos.
Let's take Thanos, yeah.
Yeah.
okay, you guys have decided. So here we go with all the points that have been said about Batman. Counter that with your villain. How do you think that would defeat him? How would he be able to defeat and make an argument on that? Sharia and Afan. Where the hell did Afan go? Oh, Afan's here. He's on. Afan, switch on the. Let us see your new hairdo, buddy. Keep it on. So we at least see one of the judges, so we know you guys are listening in. And here we go. 4 minutes. Begin, guys.
So I would like to start as Thanos was one of the last sons of Alars. He's born in a planet called Titan. So people used to call him a madman, just being smart, because he told that the resources will be lost and the planets will be done. No one listened to him, calling him a madman. So what he decided is to take everything in his hands, and he's the most powerful being that could alter reality, time. He could take anyone's soul, anything. And as you have seen in the Marvel Avengers Infinity War, how he snapped his fingers and he took out half of the population, right? So just think, when Iron Man went against Thanos, right? He had his the steel, his suit. That's why he could like go against for a bit, right? But Batman doesn't have any of that thing that he could go against Thanos. Thanos has he has each stone for everything, for reality, for time. He could just go back. He could just put time back, and he could understand. And Thanos is known for his knowledge. He's the only one, not the only one, but one of the villain characters who's having far knowledge of many things, not only one particular thing. He wasn't there to take over Earth. He was there to have the population so that other population could thrive. So you know how much how he was a philosopher, and he knew everything about the stones, everything about Avengers, everything, and he had the knowledge of every particular being he was going against, including Tony Stark.
So as I said before, that Thanos is too much powerful for Batman. So I think if we even keep those stones aside, Thanos is at again much powerful than Batman, because when he didn't had any stone, he still defeated Hulk. He still defeated the Loki. He still had, because he has a deviant gene by which makes him more powerful even without the stones. I mean, if we come, because most of the only strong point I think Batman has is that he took training, he has martial arts and all. So I don't think that there is any use in front of Thanos about those things. Even without the stones, he can easily defeat Batman. And as he with the stones, he cleared most of the play. He just like deleted most of the planets from the universe, and he sacrificed his own daughter for this good. I mean, for like deleting the half of the population, he sacrificed so much things, and I don't think that he needs stones to defeat Batman. It's just an easy way out to defeat the Batman without the rings.
I would like to add just one point that Batman is all about gadgets, and he dwells upon the weaknesses of the villains or the people who is fighting against him. But it is very tough to find out the weaknesses of Thanos, because it is still unknown in the universe that what are his weaknesses. And second thing, there are many gadgets Batman will use, but in the Marvel universe, there were a lot of strong weapons which could not, create any difference on Thanos. The Stormbreaker could not do anything to him. So I don't think any gadgets of Batman would affect Thanos. And I would on the concluding note, I want to say that Batman would not be able to defeat all of this.
I would like to add one point in Ronak about the weakness. Thanos had only one small weakness, that was Gamora, his daughter, and he killed her just to get the stone.
Yeah.
He
That's what I'm
sacrificed
saying.
his
There was no
exactly. If he could sacrifice his own daughter, he had a weakness for, so do you think Batman could find any weakness inside him?
Yeah, Even without the stones, leave the stones aside.
Time,
Exactly.
guys. So, time. So I'll just read the comment from the chat here. Batman has never run away from a powerful being. He fights Superman and Darkseid. That's the point on your side. Okay, guys, and let's switch it over. We'll keep it on two rounds for today. And we'll see what it comes down to before we jump into our game. Let's go to Piyush and Team Marvel. Shaurya, Afan, you guys have heard. Let's go to Piyush, Ronak, and Navdeep. Pick up your 3 superheroes so I can put it in the spinner wheel. Go for it.
I'll take Thor.
Thor, okay.
I will take Iron Man.
Iron Man, okay.
Okay. I will take Hulk.
Hulk, okay, fine. We've got the 3 then. Okay, so let's see what you guys land on to debate on. Then we'll keep this as the final round because I think I promised Troy to keep it short. Okay, ready, guys? Here we go. This is your superhero today that you are going to be representing. So I think we gotta come up with one to get this guy out. So Iron Man.
Honestly, that's fair. That's fair.
Iron Man.
Two mortals with
two mortals. I love it. Yeah.
That's true. That's actually a good thing. Yep.
Okay, so guys, I have to update the Kahoot on my side and send it over. Can somebody keep a timer for Team Piyush? Afan, can you do that? Is that cool?
Ronak and Navdeep, one of you guys go ahead. Okay.
So 4 minutes. Again, you guys are going to talk about Afan. Are you there? Shaurya, are you there?
Let me know about Iron Man.
Yes, sir. I'm listening.
Shaurya, can you turn on the thing? I just need somebody to clock in. I have to quickly just update the Kahoot for the next game. Are you? Jordan? I can never see you. It's like light. Oh, like I hear choir music when I see your phone every time.
Yeah.
But
yeah, I don't think my phone works that way. So.
Shaurya, Afan, can you guys switch on the camera, guys, please?
Afan is doing it.
Afan, can you do the clock for 4 minutes if you don't mind? Like I'm just gonna move away for a second. Cool. Clock in 4 minutes. Okay, go for it. Let these teams start. Team Marvel, go for it. Then we're gonna choose our villain amongst me, Anthony, and Jordan, so that we get started on that. Go for it. 4 minutes, guys. Here we go.
So we are talking about Iron Man. That's Tony Stark. So coming on to that, why is a super hero is that because of the main thing he has is his suits. He has different suits for the different people. Like he was the person who defeated the Hulk, which was the most powerful Avenger. We all thought by looking at the physics. So he was able to made a suit named as the Hulkbuster, so which was able to defeat the Hulk. And then coming on to the latest technology, the nanotechnology which he had, his suit can change into any shape. It can become a sword. It can make him attached to the ground by changing its shape. And he can also his suits can also be detached from his body, and it can go to another body, and he can self-destruct the suits. If it's okay, then if we take the Batman from the movie, from the DC, he can just give his suit he can just tell his suit to attach to the Batman, then he can self-destruct the suits. So I think that he has this enormous technology, and he has that enormous knowledge about the things which can get direct to the DC superheroes, or if we can to the villains. Then he was even able to give a hard time to the Thanos, who had the 5 stones in his hands, and he was coming to that conclusion. He was the only one who was able to defeat him because he took the stones and just swiped the fingers. So I think that if we don't compare it with the physical thing, he is the person with the technology in his hands, and he has the best judgment in them. He's even Captain America was the captain of the Avengers, but still they had a real they always listened to the Tony Stark, and he always had good ideas about the villains, and he was always able to tell the weaknesses most of the times related to because most of the villains had the technology thing, and he always found out the weakness about them. So I think that Tony Stark, or we also known as Iron Man, who sacrificed himself for the good for his daughter. If we compare it to the Thanos of the supervillain, sacrificed his own daughter for the good. So I think Iron Man is the best superhero for any supervillain. Now Ronak or Piyush.
in the universe of supers, it's a very good, great thing that a superhero villain who has not met you, but he remembers your name. Thanos remembered Iron Man's name because of the work of the things which he did before even meeting him, and that's what makes you a great superhero. Even if anyone you have not faced off, but they still know you. The second thing is that now with brain, a brainless superhero is not a worthy superhero. Iron Man is a person with a brain and power, a brain with powers. Right? He knows his responsibilities which he has being a superhero, and that's the main important thing superhero should have in this being a superhero. So he's a responsible superhero with powers, and he's a genius. He can defeat any super villain through his planning and his intelligence. Yeah, even if he is more powerful.
Guys,
He's,
1 minute left.
So, okay, I'll just say a few things about Tony Stark. So everyone is talking about suits. Obviously, that guy has backups. He doesn't even have one backup. He has backups with him. As you have seen in Iron Man 3, that guy had hundred of suits built just to help him out. So he has backup for backup. So if even he's going against a particular being or a super villain against in DC, he could easy and as you said, Batman has knowledge. Iron Man has double the knowledge he has. He has Jarvis with him. Yeah, he has Veronica with him. After he
Is it
got
time,
out.
guys? It's time for me. Afan, is 4 minutes up?
Yeah, you got 10 seconds left.
Okay, sorry about that. Go for. I'll give you another 15. My apologies for interrupting.
Yeah, no. So when Jarvis wasn't there, he had Veronica besides him. He has backup for backup. So if he's going against any supervillain, he could easily defeat them. He could understand what they desire, what they actually want. And if he has suit for Thanos, if he has suit for Hulk, he would probably have a suit for what any of your DC supervillain will be coming for. That's it. Thank you guys. You have a good day. Like and subscribe, Anthony Armstrong.
Okay, cool. Anthony, do we know our we're going with Brainiac? Jordan, agreeing on Brainiac to go
Yeah.
against Iron
Um, yeah, I'd say go Brainiac against Batman.
Man?
No, it's against Iron Man.
Against Iron Man. Okay, cool.
Oh,
There we
against
go.
Iron.
All right, so 4 minutes, same thing of fun. Cool, if you don't mind. Sorry, like I said, I'm just wrapping up the Kahoot game so we can kick that off. 4 minutes, you're keeping mark?
Yep.
Okay, cool. Or you guys can keep one of you. Piyush, you can do the timer if it's cool with you. It's cool. And start with 4 minutes. Anthony, take it away. Go for it.
Time starts now.
Okay, so you guys went with a supervillain that was basically alien, similar to Superman level power. So for Brainiac, we've got the exact opposite. So he doesn't have that physical prowess himself. Well, I guess he does when he's in his physical form. But he actually has the mental prowess as well as from being a centuries old being, galactic being, that has collected planets and cities as part of his frozen zoo. He also has the ability to infect computer systems, which means all he would have to do is have one of his many thousands of peons, similar to how Iron Man has his multiple different suits that he can control remotely. Brainiac has multiple different clones of himself, so to say, that he can use to infiltrate the Avengers headquarters and simply infect Jarvis with a viral code. And then at that point, have control over the entire Iron Man suit fleet. Then at that point, all Tony Stark has is his own physical body, and he is now having to fight his entire army as well as the army behind Brainiac, which are all one consciousness. There would be no way for Iron Man to infiltrate Brainiac's systems because they are an alien system that he would have no idea how to interface with, as well as the fact that his interface could be galaxies away and he could just be sending a single drone ship.
All right, I guess I'll take over from there if you don't mind, Anthony. Plus, we lost your mic. So to iterate on Anthony's point, even if, like, say the Avengers were to destroy every model of Brainiac, it wouldn't really matter. Like, even like take every comic or cartoon that has involved cartoon episode that has involved Brainiac, like even just a sliver of what of him is powerful enough just to infect Iron Man entirely, or even Jarvis. Like, even just a small piece in the general area of the Avengers Tower or their headquarters is enough to basically cripple their operations. And basically they'd be outmatched. They'd basically be fighting their own technology. Basically, Iron Man be fighting his own suits, and everything else he's designed, basically. Not to mention they'd be fighting Jarvis, who would be under the control of Brainiac. And not to like, and to also in case like of Anthony as well, like he has all the abilities of Iron Man's nemesis too, but centuries older. MODOK. Basically, he has MODOK, but he had MODOK's abilities, but he's used them for eons since his creation. Basically, he makes Iron Man's and nemesis MODOK look like a child.
Hands up.
Okay, so time's up on that. Yeah, and like I said, just I'm in 5 seconds there. It's his computer, super strength, super mind with the human element as well when you combine both, and the emotional factor not being present as Iron Man does. We know he's emotional, so he would conquer that on that. So anywho,
Corrupt humans.
he
Can I
corrupt
just put a point on you guys?
as long as we can get a pointer back.
Huh?
As long as we can point back at you after your point.
Yep.
Go for
Sorry, are you going for -5 on both sides or just?
We'll do 1 minute. Let Piyush and Anthony just battle rap on this one, and then we make a decision and we move to our Kahoot. Go for it.
Okay, Anthony, have you seen the series Krypton?
Yes, I have.
Yes, you have. So in that, there's like the grandfather of Superman who's trying to save him, correct? So Sergel didn't have any AI. Okay, he didn't have any suits. Still, he was able to defeat Brainiac, if I'm not wrong. Is that correct?
No, he never actually defeated Brainiac. He just
He
stalled him.
actually overcome Brainiac by taking him into the Phantom Zone. Am I right?
Yeah, but Iron Man doesn't have a Phantom Zone to take him
But
into.
Iron Man has that much knowledge that he could easily trap Brainiac in such zone without having any of his suits or having any extra help with the suits and everything. He has that much knowledge that he could easily
In that
defeat them.
show, though, the only way to access the Phantom Zone is with Superman's.
There are numerous
with
ways.
one of those.
It's not. I'm not talking about only Phantom Zone.
But
It's
on
about,
top of that,
it's about
he had to sacrifice himself in order to do that. So unless Iron
exactly.
Man
So
is
Iron Man
sacrificing
plays a sacrifice role by helping
well,
the
then
other one.
that would make it a stalemate.
Same
But
as
he
this-
even came back afterwards because what he did was corrupted the grandfather and corrupted what's his name, his Jor-El, or the main character. He corrupted the main character and came back with him as a part of him.
I know he did, but he had if Segel could trap him in Phantom Zone without having much of information about him, don't you think?
They travel dimensions, man. They travel dimensions. Iron Man.
If they could If they could build a traveling
All right, with
machine,
that,
don't you
we
think it
put a
could make it
stop. We
more
put a
useful?
stop. Afan and Shoria, talk it out, talk it amongst yourself, and we're gonna keep it 2 rounds. We don't. We're short on time. We want to move to the Kahoot. I gotta wrap this up because I got another meeting to catch up to. Guys, go for it. Tell us who has picked up on this particular session, and I'm gonna launch our Kahoot so we get through with it here. We need a tiebreaker. I do feel we need a tiebreaker, maybe. So guys, let's do this. Let's do this. Okay, let's do this. I like it. So decide the round 2, and then I want to have another face-off between Piyush and Anthony on the whole on particularly the 3 rounds. Can we add another 1 minute? Okay, here. Sorry. So this is what we're going to do. Round 2, Afan. Don't focus on the Piyush and Anthony conversation. We'll give them an extra minute to do a decider. Can you and Shari decide round 2 goes to who?
Yeah, we're just discussing those.
No, I like it. Well, give me a theme music to play. I'm tired of playing Thor though. Like, I don't know. I'm on this jam. I'm on this jam today. I'm on the Grandmaster. I'm totally doing the Grandmaster gimmick. I don't know, some Halloween though. Okay. The Kahoot. Let's see where. What's up, Ken? Come on, decide, people.
Yeah, we did come to a conclusion. I think we've decided who we want to give it to.
We're waiting. Not to support DC,
Let's stop the music.
What, sorry?
Stop the music.
Can't cut the music. DC
Oh,
wins on
DC
round
wins.
2. So that is a draw, which brings us to a quick round. We're going to keep it 2 minutes and just converse on any topic. What? Look at this guy. Shivansh, you only come for the Kahoot. What is the pin for Kahoot? What am I going to do with this guy? And we're not started yet. Shivansh, are you like, what? Look at this, like, what's this Playboy image that you've got going? You're like Bruce Wayne now? Like Brown Bruce Wayne?
Back, guys.
We're going to call him the Brown Wayne, okay? Brown Bruce Wayne. So you got 2 ladies, one on each side. That's his display picture. This guy's rocking life. Okay, so we'll do a battle. So from our DC side, Anthony's going to represent. Anthony, you're voluntold. Is that cool? Marvel people, I'm guessing, is going to be Piyush. One person, anyone. Decide, guys. Cool? Fine. Why don't you throw a question? I'll let you throw any question. Like a generic question where they've talked about these 4 characters. Okay, Batman, we talked about Thanos, we talked about Iron Man, we talked about Brainiac. Any question you want to throw? If not, I'll shoot in. I'll be partial and I'll throw in a question, but it's up to you. You want to go for any question you want to direct, and let these 2 battle it out, Anthony and Piyush, for round 3.
Well, yeah, since we have kept the thing on like supervillains, I do have a question. I was like, the question is like, you guys have spoken about the powers, the characteristics, everything, but what about the impact of them on those actual, like, for example, like when it comes to Thanos, the impact of Thanos having on Iron Man as a character, like what impacted them to, get ahead with it? That's my question. Like, how is the supervillain's impact on the hero's life?
Joker. Yeah, we got this in. Okay, so go for it. Maybe 2 minutes.
Actually, Ali, I want to give this one to you because you know Joker.
No, you can go with anything. I don't mind. Just go with anything. It's cool. It's just between. I've already nominated you. I can't swap in now.
Okay, fair enough.
So whatever you want to go with, it's a battle of 2. Piyush versus Anthony. You guys can debate amongst one another. Just don't interrupt. I keep it a healthy debate. Okay. So 3 minutes, just you 2 going on war. Go for it, guys.
So are we talking like multiple different villains or just like one?
You're up to you. Yeah, you can pick up. You just go.
Up to you. It's up to you.
Okay. 3 minutes. I'm clocking that in. All right.
So with DC, there's a lot of DC's main theme with all of their villains and with all of their interactions between the superheroes and supervillains are all based on what the emotional impact will be on those superheroes. You look at supervillains like Joker, where we've talked about how Joker's insanity is his main thing, but you also have to look at how Joker's insanity isn't just Joker's insanity. His insanity is contagious. He's impacted so many different heroes as well as just regular people off the street, and created hordes of loyal followers in just destroying their mind. You look at people like Scarecrow. You look at people like Scarecrow's primary tactic is to screw with people's minds and break them and make them go insane. So you look at all of the different styles of characters and villains. Marvel has a lot of very strong villains and very charismatic villains, whereas the number of DC villains that are based on a psychological standpoint and a darker mindset is way outnumbers anything that Marvel has at this point.
Please go for it. Answer back. You probably have another minute and a half. Go for it. Did he leave? He just went. I think by default we win.
Still here, but he's.
I think we win by default.
No. We could give to anyone else in Marvel to take up.
Yep.
Okay. Like let's see. Let's give this guy another 10 seconds though.
Ronak or not keep any one of you. Okay.
No, he's back. He's back. Piyush, okay.
I'm back. I'm sorry.
You're good? Okay, so guys, go for it. And you guys can answer back. So minute for you, and then you guys can exchange thoughts, okay? You've heard Anthony, you have your 1 minute and a half. 1 minute, 50 seconds. Go for it. Timing it now. Go.
So I would like to say the impact of DC characters on their own DC universe isn't much as in Marvel, because like in Marvel you have Doctor Doom. Okay, first of all, that guy, he created such a big impact, and he had Silver Surfer in it as well, which created a very big impact on people's life, on the superheroes' life, as they were just sitting around. They weren't sure what to do. At the same time, the biggest one is Thanos, where it took 10 years for each one of them to come back to their senses and come back to the quantum realm thing until unless Ant-Man came back, right? Before that, they had no hopes. He shattered their hopes so bad that they couldn't come back from it for 10 years. And Joker, you take Harley Quinn, they didn't have that much that 10 years impact. That's enough to break DC in that corner, where it took 10 years for Avengers. Iron Man, even when Captain America came back to Tony Stark to talk about the quantum realm, he was ready to say no. He wasn't going to come back. He was that bad. And you take Hulk in this. When he went against Thanos, Hulk didn't come out till the end of Infinity War, just because he was so scared from Thanos. He got so badly beaten up. That's the impact the Marvel villains have on those superheroes. That's the biggest impact I can tell you. Even including Galactus, in many comics they have shown that while what is it? Even when they're going against Galactus played such a big role. He's the most worst villain ever seen. He breaks the Avengers apart, including Loki. Loki in his first Avengers itself, he breaks Avengers into pieces. Thor is in some other location. Hulk is somewhere else. Same that way. And there's one more. I forgot that guy's name. Basically, the final is
Are we on times now?
impact the Marvel supervillain is a lot.
Okay, Anthony, you can shuttle through. You got 1 minute, and you guys can talk amongst each other and go for it.
Okay,
Anthony and Piyush.
So the one last thing that I definitely want to add to that is that you said that there's like the Avengers took 10 years to recover, and there's none of the DC situations that were like that. If you look at things like the crisis, the first Crisis, or even Flashpoint, if you look at Crisis where majority of the DC characters were actually killed. They never recovered from that. There's people like Jason Todd who never recovered from.
In that same way, there were comics where Ultron easily defeated each one of them. Thanos defeated each one of them.
I'm not just talking about
he killed
defeating
everyone by choosing time.
I'm not talking about defeating everybody.
The
I'm
impact
talking
he
about
had
breaking
was
the
very
spirits.
big on them, just by using the stones.
Time's up.
Yeah, but again, he needed the stones.
He needed the stones. That last line, boom by Ye. Okay, with that said, now go for it. So, Sharia and Anthony, I hope you guys have been hearing everything now.
Yes, sir. All good.
Make a decision and let's find out. So, good face off. I like it, respectful. Anthony and Piyush, go for it.
We have a decision already.
You do?
Yeah.
Or do you want to type it out or what? What do we know?
I think it's fine. Like, to be honest, it was mostly one-sided argument. Like, we felt that, and it's a unanimous decision, even though I don't want to make the same decision, but I think DC takes it.
Yeah, baby, go for it, Piyush. Just like that. So today, DC has done,
Nice one, Anthony.
and that coming from the Marvel lover,
Good one, Piyush.
Piyush made some really good points, but Anthony spoke about how it impacts the superheroes more. He spoke about the psychological war of this thing.
You are the Barbosa of Jack Sparrow. Okay, I'm not.
Okay, guys, do you want to move to? Okay, good stuff, guys. Good. DC wins. Jordan, just bum on that. There's a 5-minute video on a Batman versus Iron Man fantasy match. It's a 4-minute video. Sorry. Do you guys want to watch that before we move to Kahoot, or just jump in? Maybe 4 minutes, and that way I can update Kahoot. I can update Kahoot in the meanwhile.
I definitely want to see that because again, like those are like that's the perfect match off. I mean, Batman has the martial arts, but Iron Man still has the slight technical.
Yeah, he's got that. So let me play that. So in the meantime, I'll update Kahoot. And 4 minutes is the video. We'll keep it short, and then we move right into our Kahoot session here. So congratulations, Anthony, guys. Keep your cameras on, Barbosa. Okay, here we go. Okay, here we go.
Barbosa wishes he was as cool as me.
Okay, there we go. Okay, you guys can see the clip? Are we good? You guys can see the video?
Sir.
So, okay, here we go. You can mute yourselves.
Did I just save a bunch of money on this whole arena? Thanks to honey.
Ellie, stop the video for a second.
Yeah, sure.
When you do share screen, there should be 2 buttons on there. That one will say share audio. We'll be able to hear it better.
Wait, I don't
stop
see.
share streaming and then.
Okay, let me try now.
Share screen.
Okay, let me start this. So stop share screen. Let me start it again. So.
Yep. And
So
then
when I
hit share screen, and there should be 2 boxes there that you can click. One's optimized for video. And
I'm not getting that unless I mean, for me, it's just double click and then it just starts.
Right
So
down
it's
at
like
the bottom. When
right at the bottom.
I'm on my laptop though.
Yeah, I'm on my laptop too. When you're selecting what screen to share.
Okay,
at the very
okay.
bottom, there should be 2 checkboxes.
Oh yeah, share computer sound, and then there's optimized screen for screen sharing for video clip. Both of them.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, click
Okay.
both of those, and it'll be easier. For
Okay,
us
cool.
to hear.
Okay, let me know if this improves. Let's see now. Okay, so let's start. Let me know if the sound is good. If not,
Nervous, but it's okay because I just saved a bunch of money on this whole arena thanks to Honey. Honey is a free tool that connects to your computer's browser. When you shop online, Honey scans the internet for discounts, then applies the biggest savings to your cart automatically. It works on Amazon, eBay, Newegg, Razor. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to my arena where there's no rules, no research, only bloodshed. You happiness, but it does buy you superpowers. In one corner we have the orphan, the Caped Crusader, the recluse, Bruce Batman, and in the other corner, the engineering genius, the charming asshole, Iron Man. Let's size up the competition. First off, both of these combatants are fairly strong without their tech, but Batman has done a training montage across the world where he honed not only his body, but his mind for revenge against all crime. That's a pretty impossible ambition, but I guess if Ryan Reynolds can be both Deadpool and Pikachu, anything is possible. But putting all that aside, what makes these two impressive is their amazing suits and gadgets. Iron Man has one of the most impressive suits we've ever seen here in the arena. It can fly, shoot beams of energy, and it even grants him crazy strength and speed. Of course, it also makes him as durable as a Nokia brick, so basically indestructible. Though Iron Man's suit is awesome, don't count Batman out yet. He's also got a pretty dapper getup. It's completely bulletproof, boosts his durability, and it comes with a huge number of gadgets to get him out of any pickle. If that wasn't enough, he has a utility belt filled to the brim with even more weapons and doodads. We're talking batarangs, explosives, you name it, he's got it! Except for shark repellent, that is kept in the Batcopter. Don't think that it's a battle of gadgets, though. It's a battle of brains and adaptability. Batman's been known to turn a fight around with brilliant tactics and on-the-dime thinking. In fact, he's revered as one of the smartest people alive, and they don't just call him the world's greatest detective for nothing. But Iron Man's got quite a reputation, too. He leads the Avengers, protects the world, and still finds time to run Stark Industries despite being a pretentious asshole. Oh, and did I mention he figured out time travel in like one night? Enough talk! Let's see which one of these billionaires has the money and power to claim victory in the Exhibition! And our next item is extra special. It's a parent. Just a daddy. All right, here we go. $250 to the redneck and back. Okay, sit down, bud. We know you don't have any money. All right, starting over. Weird Kid in Orange, $500. And that's quickly blown out of the water, $750. Whoa, now we're talking a million from the man in the fancy suit. Looks like he's got competition. $2 million from the man in the bat suit. Now $5 million. No, wait, make that 10. $1 billion? Wait, does that say infinity? It's sold to the... And that's a wrap for this season, folks. Thanks to the DBX crew, and a super big thanks to our sponsor,
So there you go. Like, I've seen better videos. I was actually trying to look for the dead battles. I love those. I'll try and find something and share it. I couldn't find no, but the dead battle kind of like it talks about the backstory, talks about the characters 6, and then it goes towards the end. I couldn't find a dead battle for these guys, but let's jump into our session right now. Are we ready to Kahoot? Then, okay, here we go. Let me just see here. Let me just launch the Kahoots.
Anthony, I'm gonna rip you on this.
Oh, Anthony, do you hear that? Smack talk going on. Smack talking.
Thank God he didn't hear that.
Smack.
Oh, he did. Oh, he did.
Okay, so we're gonna go with. Okay, so use your cellular device. I'm gonna count as one vote. 1 second here. Okay, so all right, this is done. Ready to launch.
I'll
Everybody.
actually use my phone this time, so so I can actually tap these things faster.
Oh, you use your laptop usually?
Well, I usually use, if I'm using my phone, I'm generally like doing dual screen with the Kahoot on the top and then like the stream on the top. But
no, the real behind the nickname. Okay, so here we go. Classic. Guys, try and keep your original names. You can keep your original name and then add on an extra name. I don't mind that. But that helps me know who's who, okay? So last time you know what happened. Here we go. So, ready? Well, you guys can keep your audio on. So just to let everybody know, Ronak, use your cell phone device. 1 second, let me just mute this. Good. Ronnie, have you played any this game before or no? Okay, so on your cell phone device, go to kahoot.it. So K on like Chrome or whatever, go to kahoot.it. Okay. Are you guys all set? Okay, so you're gonna go there and this is the, let me know if you guys can see this.
Yep, you can.
You can? Okay, cool. Just go ahead and enter the PIN, join in. So go to kahoot.it, enter the PIN number. Shivansh, obviously the first one to join in, as always. He's probably the most excited to play this. Piyush is in. Let's see if Piyush can beat Anthony on this one or not.
Sir, how many questions are there?
How many questions?
Yeah.
At least 20.
At least?
At least 20, yeah. I always make these, I can keep them shorter if you want. I think we're good. We're all 7 are here. Where's Jordy? Jordy's there. Piyush, Shivansh.
At least I'd have time to come back, right?
Where's the fun? Where'd the fun go?
Fun is not there, so he had to go.
Aren't we disputing the games? Let me just check with the fun though.
He sent a chart. Anyways, I gotta go. Good session, guys. Sir, something came in between. They cannot see the pen.
Okay, are we? So we're good, right?
There's a cube in between.
There's a what in between?
Cube.
There's a cube? I don't see any cube. What are you talking about?
Sir,
it's your chat box.
T in the middle. Okay, now it went sideways.
Oh, you're talking about the chat box?
Yeah, we can. It puts a blackout square when the chat box is up.
Okay, got it. I'll remove the chat. Are you good? This is good.
And then if you move the cameras up as well, we can see better as well.
Okay, I'm not. Wait, hold on. Let me start the stupid music. Is it okay now?
Yeah, but if you can move the video or like the cams up, the camera strip.
No, my camera is like on fixed on my laptop. I'm not following you.
Oh, okay. Because there's another strip that's there.
Yeah, and it's covering that joint.
I think I know what you're talking about. Hold on. Give me a second. This should be okay now. Is it good?
Nope.
There we go.
I mean, it's okay.
Yes,
yeah, it's fine.
Now it's okay. Now it's okay.
Now it's good. Now it was just a delay.
Okay, let me see. We have 8 participants or something. Somebody else join in. Navdeep is logged in. Nav is there. There's supposed to be one more. I don't know who. I just NK. I think nothing. Okay, cool. Let's get this started, guys. Okay, we're good. Everybody set to go?
Yep.
All right. So keep your videos off. Keep your audios. Let's do this. Jordan, are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Is my video off? I just want to make sure my video is off.
No, your video's on.
Oh man, hold on. How do I even go back now? Okay. I can't stop my video, so. Oh, sorry guys, hold on. Let me just switch on the video. Okay, here we go. So share screen for the last time. Hopefully this works. Okay, all set?
Yeah.
Why do people go back and forth? Where what happened? We lost somebody right now. Okay, I'm just gonna get this started, guys. 10 seconds. Somebody from the participants is not there. I don't know who. Shivansh, Piyush, Anthony, Ronak.
Nitin, sir, Nitin is not there.
Nitin, log on. I don't know what's going on. Okay, I'll just get it started, guys. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and let's get started. Here we go. Let's see who takes away today's Amazon giveaway. So first question, easy questions for you guys. Name this Marvel baddie. Is this Elektra, Princess Ruby, Hela, or Princess Thor?
Wow.
Somebody's missing. I don't understand why. It's supposed to be all there. Everybody got it.
The last Princess Thor was good, huh? That was nice.
You guys are all whizzes, right? I was hoping for like some random people, but you guys all I've not seen this. The fastest one was Piyush to answer. So he goes on top first. Number 2. Name this famous villain. Is this Thanos? Is this Darkseid, Magneto, or Iron Destroyer? One person got it wrong. One person thought it's Thanos. I don't know who it was. And Jordan takes it away right there. Jordan and Piyush going head to head. Number 3. Name this villain from Avengers. Is Ebony Saw, Ebony Taw, Ebony Maw, or Ebony Jaw?
I have no clue of his last name.
Yeah, that's why I tricked you
Yeah,
guys.
me too.
I tricked you guys. Ebony Maw was the correct answer. I hope you guys got that one right. Ronak killing it, top spot. Ronak followed by Anthony. Piyush, you're on number 4. I'm loving this tight competition more actually between you guys. This is much better. Number 4. Name this villain from Iron Man. Easy, guys, for you. Is this Magneto, Justin Hammer, Malekith, or Whiplash? The questions are too easy. Somebody said Magneto? Who said Magneto? Nobody's even going to tell me who said Magneto?
Me, sir, me.
No, they're X-Men.
Okay, got it.
Who said Magneto? Are you serious? Navdeep, come on.
Don't put him down.
I didn't saw.
Don't put him down. Name this famous. Is it the Green Goblin, Evil Maniac, Doctor Doom, or Vulture? 10 seconds. Everybody got it right. Sweep there. Doctor Doom was the correct answer. Man, I think I kept the answers too easy. Anthony and Shivansh locked in. Number 1 and 2. We're going number 6. Name this villain from Guardians of Galaxy. Is it Pride, Ego, Vulture, or Ultron? Ego. I'm loving it. You guys are going neck and neck. Let's see. I think Anthony still might be. Ooh, Shivansh just takes over Anthony. Shivansh, Anthony, Ronak, Piyush, and Jordan. I'm not seeing somebody. Number 7. Here we go. Name this evil version of Superman gone wrong. Is this evil Superman, Bizarro, Black Adam, or Cyborg Superman? Bizarro is the correct answer. Good stuff, guys. I'm impressed with everybody here. Who said evil Superman and who said Black Adam? It's okay. So
You said evil Superman.
Shivansh is still killing it. Jordan makes a comeback right there. Anthony's still in second, just a little bit away from Shivansh. Number 8. Name this vicious villain from DC. Sorry for misspelling vicious, by the way. Is this Deathshot, the Assassin, Evil Flash, or Deathstroke? Deathstroke is the correct answer. I thought you guys might mix it up with Deathshot because it does look like Deathshot, but it is Deathstroke actually. And Shivansh loses. Anthony takes over. Ronak in 3rd. Jordan followed by Piyush. Here we go. Number 9. Dormammu was seen in which Marvel movie? Was it Iron Man, Thor, Doctor Strange, or Guardians of the Galaxy? Somebody is missing an answer, guys. Number 6, Doctor Strange. Everybody got it right. Who said Thor? Guys, I appreciate the honesty from everybody. Who said Thor? Shivansh takes over. Look at the neck and neck between Shivansh and Anthony. I'm loving it. Number 10. Double points. You guys can take the lead. Name this famous villain. Go for it. Is it the Dark Panther, Eric Killmonger, Eric Killmonster, or Dark Lord? 2,000 points. Things will change. 2,000 points. Be smart. I have a feeling Shivansh might take over. 6, everybody who said Killmonster. Who chose Killmonster?
I was almost going to kill Killmonster, but then I saw that, then I did Killmonger.
Yes, neck and neck, but that allows Jordan to topple up and come forward. Number 11, here we go. This iconic crane belongs to which villain? Is it the Vulture, the Penguin, the Riddler, or the Joker? Ooh, we got tied with Riddler and Penguin. I tricked it. It is actually the Riddler. So if you identify the question mark, you would be able to know. Do you guys see this? It's the question mark on the Riddler. So Riddler was the correct answer, guys. Anthony takes the lead. I knew Anthony would take it away with that one. So here we go. Give me 1 second. I'm going to stop this live feed on Facebook. If you ain't here, you ain't playing. So you want to stop the recording? Yes. Let me just stop the live feed on